Almost everyone remembers the nerves erupting inside of them like a volcano on the day of their driver's test to get their permit and restricted license. If you were like me, you may have spent the 3 days before the test feeling this way. But the test day comes, you pass, and you never have to worry about going through that process again if you can avoid run-ins with the law. However, it should not be this way. All drivers should be required to take the new driver's test every 5 years in order to ensure the safety of all people on the road. According to an annual national driver's survey conducted by General Motors Acceptance Corporation, or GMCA Insurance, 3/4 of all drivers couldn't survey or properly identify a safe following distance. 85% didn't know that it is okay to stop at a yellow light if it is safely able to do. This statistic is scary, but there may be a way to change it. Instead of taking the driver's test, the probable amount of only once a lifetime, this test should be required every so often, much like our civic duties are, such as voting or jury duty. By requiring all drivers to take a test more often, we are ensuring that the majority of drivers are knowledgeable and hyper-aware of the rules of the road. Many learn the majority of the rules and regulations for driving for the test you take as a teen. However, after this, the basic knowledge and skills begin to wear away, just like the GMCA survey showed us. But to provide more clarity, according to the data collected by Matthew B. Sims at autoinsurance.org, you may not suspect the age of the most dangerous drivers. Research conducted by autoinsurance.org shows that teen drivers and elderly drivers are typically classified by insurance providers as high risk. However, a study by the AAA Foundation for Traffic Society showed that millennials are even more dangerous than the oldest and newest drivers. This research goes on to show that the age with the deadliest drivers are anywhere from 20 to 24 years old. In these short few years, safe driving knowledge has gone out the window, started to deteriorate. If this is the case, then imagine what is left of that knowledge after 10 years, or 20 years, or 30 years. I believe that enforcing this new idea of driver's testing could save many lives, and I hope you feel the same. But in case you need a little bit more convincing, consider this for a moment. According to autoinsurance.org, in the US alone, over 6 million car accidents occur annually. For over 5 years, the reports have shown that every 12 minutes, someone is killed, and every 14 seconds, someone is injured in a car crash on American roads. Now imagine how many of those were caused by senseless user errors. It may seem like a strain to put another responsibility on people these days, but I feel that a more frequent driver's testing would reduce the development of bad driving habits and enforce the memorization of important driving information, which could literally, in this situation, be the difference between life and death. In order for this idea to be put into motion, we need people like you to step up. Now that you know the statistics and research associated with driving and drivers, you may feel the same about incorporating a more frequent driver's testing into our systems. To advocate for this idea, you can reach out to your local legislature and representatives, either by phone or email, depending on where you live. Remember, approximately 6 million car accidents happen per year, but you can be a part of changing this. In conclusion, I urge you to take the steps needed in your community and advocate for those frequent required driver's testing system. Thank you.